Let's look at how your calculator changes a fraction like 2/7 to a decimal. If you'll remember, 2/7 or any fraction is really just a division problem. So this fraction really means 2 divided by 7, splitting 2 into 7 equal groups. We can write this as a long division problem by doing 2 divided by 7. We can give this a decimal, and we can give it as many zeros as we want. I can give it 1,000 zeros after the 0 if I really want to. And that's kind of what your calculator does. So we're going to go ahead and start dividing. 7 does not go into 2, but it does go into 20. It goes into 20 2 times. And then we're going to bring down our next 0. 7 goes into 60 8 times. And bring down our next 0. 7 goes into 40 5 times. Bring down our next 0. 7 goes into 50 7 times. Bring down our next 0. 7 goes into 10 1 time. And I can keep adding zeros as many times as I want, as long as I've got a remainder that I can keep dividing. 7 goes into 30 4 times. Now, I've gotten to a point where I have a remainder of 2, which is what I started with here. I originally started with a 2 up here. So right now I have 0.285714. Let's look at what the calculator is doing here. If we do the same problem, 2 divided by 7, your calculator has the same thing that we have, 0.285714, and then you'll notice it has 2857 continuing on, which is what we would expect. Considering that we're right back to our starting point, we would expect it to start repeating again. And we could keep on dividing and see this. But what your calculator does is it simply adds zeros and zeros and zeros until it runs out of space on here. And the calculator is not going to put a bar showing any repetition. We could, if we wanted to, we could have put a bar over right here that shows that those 6 digits right there all will start repeating. So after this 285714, we would have another 285714 and then 285714 and so on. Your calculator will simply add more zeros until it runs out of character spaces on its display.